Oh, my shaky cam in this movie. Hey, Dylan from DieHardAlien here, and if you see it, I just took a shower. I'm in my pajamas, and if you hear that noise, that's my mom, so I'm sorry. But this is my review of the Hunger Games, and before I start, I'm going to give some announcements. First, I'm going to get my 21 Jump Street blog review coming up soon, and I saw this movie on Thursday to Friday at a midnight premiere, and I've been trying to do this review for a while. And I'm sorry if it took a while, and if this thing comes out, then it's good. And if I pause or say or something, and that I'm wasting your time, then I'm sorry. Okay. And if I forget things I need to say, then I'm sorry for that too. I'm starting to say things fast. Let's see. I'm gonna do my best to review this movie. It's going to be uncut review because this is one of the biggest movies of this year since Prometheus and the Avengers. I think that's all I have to say. And so, here we go. The Hunger Games. The Hunger Games tells this story that takes place in a dystopian future called Pam, where there's 12 districts. The 12th district is the poorest. And then we have this government called the Capitol, which is an evil government where every year they send one boy and girl between the ages of 12 and 18 for a TV game show called The Hunger Games, where they kill other kids to kill them until one victor lives, the one winner, and that if they do win, they'll have a rich life and they'll live in the capital. The character we follow is Katniss Everdeen, played by Jennifer Lawrence, who lives in District 12, whose sister Prim gets chosen, decides to take her place to protect her, and then we follow her around the capital and the actual games, and we have our movie. And I was really excited for this movie. This was one of my most anticipated films of 2012 because you guys know I loved the first book. And if you people are asking, what do you think of Catching Fire and Mockingjay? I'm reading the second one right now. It's really good. And the third book, Mockingjay, I obviously haven't read, but I'm going to get to that. And this movie was really good. I mean, like I said, I saw it at midnight on Friday, Thursday going up Friday, and the theater was packed. It was packed full of people, girls, and then they kept cheering, applauding, and saying "ooh" at several scenes, which was good. It was just a really good movie. Starting off with the cast was really good, Jennifer Lawrence as Katniss Everdeen. She's perfect in the role. I mean, she chews up every emotional scene. And the emotional scenes with her are mostly the saddest parts, even though I didn't cry. Like the reaping scene, that was good. And one scene I'm not going to spoil, but she is powerful and perfect. Josh Hutcherson as Gale, he's good. I mean, the character of Peeta is there. And Josh Hutcherson does it well. Liam Hemsworth, for whatever short time he has, he's good too. Elizabeth Banks, and she's good. Lenny Kravitz, he's good. Woody Harrelson steals the show as Haymitch, and is also really good with the serious scenes. And Donald Sutherland, even though his character President Snow is barely in the book, he's great in the movie too. He's great even though he's barely in the book. He's great because you always know who he is. He's Donald Sutherland, and whatever role he is, he's great. Wes Bentley, who I think looks like Jason Schwartzman, he's really good too as Seneca Crane. Stanley Tucci is also the guy who steals the show as the interviewer of the Capitol, Caesar Flickerman. He's good. The four stand now are Jennifer Lawrence, Woody Harrelson, Donald Sutherland, and Stanley Tucci. I like the feeling of all of these sets. District 12, you feel you accept it as like this poor village. That's what you accept it as. And as the capital, they are mean, but from the city, it's, it looks all dark and kind of full of technology, and also old style stuff, and also really colorful and stuff. I like the color palette that they use for the capital. And the games themselves, the arena, it's dark and gritty and gory. And the action scenes, in the arena, it is really, really good. There are lots of shaky cam in the movie. I'm going to warn you, for those who love the book but does not like shaky cam, I want to tell you that, because I want you to know what kind of action there is. And they use it really well because of two reasons. One is that it makes it look like a documentary game show type of feel. And the second one is to make it like a first-person perspective, because we're following this one character, Katniss Everdeen, even though we're looking at other characters too. But the shaky cam, it worked well in the movie. It was really good. Yeah, there are times where the shaky cam gets annoying, but overall it's good. The action scenes are really good too, even though it's shaky. But for the games and like this, it's the shaky cam for the other action scenes in like the later half, it gets a little better. You can start to see more. Okay, and the writing's good. It's well written. I mean, this movie is 100, not 100. It's super faithful to the book, which I really, really like. They got every little thing in the book, even though there are some stuff that I left out that did kind of disappoint me. But they're really faithful to the book. And as for the violence, which people might be angry about because this movie's PG-13 and the book was much more gory and stuff, they do the PG-13 thing really well, even though much of the gorier stuff is out. I mean, it's still super violent. I mean, not super violent, like super bloody, and where they like spit blood in your face or something to entertain you. But in terms of the PG-13 rating and the violence in the movie, they do a good job. I mean, I was kind of impressed of what they did with the PG-13 rating. And for the direction, Gary Ross is the director who directed Pleasantville and Seabiscuit. And fun fact, he wrote the screenplay for Big, one of my favorite movies. So that really is a fun fact. And the score in the movie is great. It has like a mixture between an electric score and like a guitar score. It's great, and it gives you that kind of Predator feeling. The woods. Like that dark, gritty feel, like that feeling of trying to survive. Like Predator, and mostly because you hate the capital because of what they're doing, because they might think, this is great, and well, look, that guy got his neck broken. That's so entertaining. Oh, sweet applause, sweet applause. I mean, you just really do hate the capital so much. The visual effects are good, everything looks good, like the girl on fire thing, the capital, itself, except for the mutations. I thought they were kind of poor. And the visuals are great. I love the visuals, even though they might be the same as visual effects. And I love the color palette they use in the capital. That's great. I think that's all I have to say for the good. Now the bad. There is bad things. I didn't expect this movie to be like totally outstanding. I mean, there are some problems. One, like I said, there are some shaky cam parts that are kind of get a little too annoying. And there's also, the thing I hate was that they let some of the characters out. And some of the characters they do use, it's like, they're gone like after 30 minutes when the game starts. It's like Ivy Trinket, played by Elizabeth Banks. She is barely used. I mean, she's in there for the first 30 minutes. And then after the the 30 minutes, when the games start, she's gone. They don't mention her again. They don't see her again. And same as Sana, played by Lenny Kravitz. I mean, he's there for the first 30 minutes, and then after the games, when the games start, he's barely mentioned, not seen. I mean, not mentioned at all. No see him. And Portia, who don't know in the book, I don't think she's in it. Maybe she was, but I mean, it was bad. I mean, not seeing all the kids, And the ending kind of disappointed me. It was kind of anticlimactic. Not the ending at all. I guess it was kind of okay. But the ending I thought could have been a bit longer, even though they're trying to keep the film down to like, the movie's 2 hours and 22 minutes. And I think that was good. It is hard keeping it to like a short hour because this is the Hunger Games. You can't keep it short. But the book, it's like 40 pages. This is like 3 minutes. So that kind of disappointed me. And the movie's 2 hours and 22 minutes, like I keep saying. But I feel like the film was fast paced. I don't think that's a problem. But I think it's good. It doesn't feel like too fast. But some things I kind of felt were kind of rushed. And then it starts to get a little slow. Not as a problem. But that's just a kind of nip there. I think I said everything that I need to say. So overall, The Hunger Games is good. The script is well written. The direction is good. The acting is really good. The score is great. The visual effects are great. It's just great. Go see it. For those who love the books, go see it. 4.5 out of 5. If I hadn't seen the movie, maybe 5 out of 5 stars would have been good. But for the fact that I read the book and I've seen the movie, 4.5 out of 5 stars. It won't disappoint you that much. Maybe some of the things that they let out may disappoint you, but it's just your opinion, going of what you're expecting. So that's my totally uncut review of The Hunger Games. If I left some stuff out again, I'm sorry. So comment below in the DieHard comment box what you guys think of the movie. Did you like it? Did you not like it? Did you like the books better than the movie? Did you like the movie better than the books? Comment below in the DieHard comment box. Like or dislike me. I'm going to try and do my Hunger Games blog review sometime. I don't know when. Same with 21 Jump Street. If you want to see more videos from me, click my button up there. It's up on YouTube. My channel to get alienized until you die hard. I just killed something, Oh, I killed the rabbit. What did you guys expecting? A happy ending? Mediocre, huh? Okay then. Bye. I hope I said everything I said.